post. You know, he's good, he's powerful, he's strong in the air, he's got a magnificent left foot. But having that confidence of having a third centre-half behind you and suppose a little bit more of an allowance to be a bit freer going forward, that helps him, and that suits and plays into his hands and in the strengths of his game, does it not?
It's the way it should be. You know, he has to have the trust of his players behind him, and he's almost given licence to go and maraud going forward on that left-hand side. Defensively, that's not the most important job. Without the ball, obviously, when we're back in our positions, and perhaps there's a goal kick that he can drop a little bit deeper. But I think it's then the trust between the two midfielders is sitting deeper as well. Jorginho's got a responsibility as well to cover across, as has Cover on the other side. If you do get caught out and there's perhaps a loss of a transition in pass, or maybe someone gives the ball away, they have that defensive responsibility to make sure that they do their job as well. But he adapts to that position. He's so much more comfortable. Do you know what? He looks happier as a player. At left back, never looks comfortable. Never quite feel as though he's comfortable. And he's not the quickest lad in the world either, which I think that if he does get caught out of position, they haven't got the extra centre-half. I think he probably feels that and knows that, and therefore might not be as effective. So I think he suits it. And going forward, sometimes he plays like a centre forward. He is often the furthest man forward. And we know, as he scored that goal, brilliantly executed volley that he scored at Burnley at the weekend, but he arrives, he's really good in the air. That far post, I think Pat might have alluded to it earlier, those balls from Reece, if he can hit that far post, he can be a real danger at that far post.
Abby, as well, there's something to be said about his level of professionalism, I know, as well, because we made the point on Sunday, but it was his first start since late September. He's come in from the cold, as it were. Some games he's not even been in the match day squad, and yet he starts on Sunday, plays 90 minutes. He's playing again tonight. That's a big ask for a player to come back in and hit the ground running, but he did exactly that.
Yeah, he absolutely did. He gave it everything. And, you could see him holding the badge, couldn't you? You know how much it means to him to be a Chelsea player. And he's fighting for that badge. He's fighting for his position. And I want to see some goals from him tonight. Keep proving it, please.
You don't want much, do you, Abby, to be fair? You don't want much.
I'll take 2 goals from him. That's fine.
Pat, there's another thing as well that I've seen earlier. If Chelsea keep a clean sheet tonight, Thomas Tuchel will become the first Blues boss since Mourinho did it in 2004 to keep 3 consecutive clean sheets. You've already mentioned about Chelsea nullifying having any shots on target from the 2 other teams in the first 2 games. But defensively, he's going to be required to do a little bit more, as is Reece tonight, as opposed to the last 2 games.
Almost certainly, and that would be expected to play away against a team that consider themselves a top quarter of the table team. So you'll have to do that. And there is, as you say, good players there. Bergwijn's a very good player. He's got really good skills, and Dombele's got good skills as well. The vision they've got from that